What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashanti, licensed esthetician and your virtual skin coach, helping you take the guesswork out of your skincare routine. So all my girls that are 35 and up, this video is for you. I'll be giving out my tips and tricks on ingredients that will help you to age gracefully, which type of ingredients you need to be using at different stages of your life, because once you kind of go over that 30 hill, then you want to be using a little bit more than just your normal cleanser and moisturizer. So I'll be breaking down those ingredients and tips, different modalities and things that you can start using right at home to keep your skin looking youthful and fresh as you age. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And let's get into today's video. So as we age, a few things with our skin start to happen. We start to lose collagen and elastin. We start to lose that hydration retention, and also our skin cell turnover starts to become a little bit slower. That starts to slow down, just like our metabolism. So also with that, with the metabolism as well, our hormones, they start to act a little different with premenopause and menopause, which then also causes sometimes other skin issues that maybe you didn't have in your early 20s or early 30s, but you're now starting to experience those things in your late 30s, 40s, 50s, and up. And then also with our loss of elastin and collagen, then we become more prone to fine lines and wrinkles and sagging. Sometimes it can also cause us to scar easily because the skin starts to thin out. So these are things that we want to pay attention to as we start aging, and also that we can do now for prevention. So using your skincare in a more progressive and preventative form and way versus aggressive. And aging is natural. This is all about healthy prevention and you looking youthful and as beautiful as you want to look. So, doing the steps that make you happy, and also just having a self care routine alone will keep you more youthful, keep you glowing, keep you happy. Your skin won't look stressed because you are taking time out for you. So, keep that in mind as you continue to watch this video. So, just a quick little breakdown of a morning skincare routine for anti aging. At this point, you want to avoid those very harsh and stripping cleansers because our skin is already not producing as much oil and hydration as it normally would as we age. So, you really want to lean in towards your hydrating cleansers, something that is very gentle, something that has a lot of oils or creams, and that's going to feed the skin. Look for cleansers that have ceramides and antioxidants like vitamin C, niacinamide, things like that. These are going to help feed your skin, replenish your hydration within your skin as well, especially hyaluronic acid. After going in with your cleanser, then you want to go with a essence. You can also use a toner as well, but an essence usually is a little bit thicker. It'll have sometimes more of a gel consistency. The best thing I can put out there that I know is very known is like the snail mucin toner, or essence is what I would consider it. So something like this that is very hydrating, it's going to have those different hydrating properties, whether it be hyaluronic acid or snail mucin, or the one that I personally use right now is from the company Tier. It's their Milky Toner, which Milky Toners have been a hit ever since Laneige has dropped their Milky Toner. But I love using that. It gets my skin nice and plump. I'm hydrated. They have a original version, and then they also have the light version for people who have oily skin. But I would suggest using something like that. So either a if you are really dry skin, going in with an essence that is more gel based, like a snail mucin, or if you are more oily skin, going in with a milky type of toner to go ahead and apply to your skin. This is going to give you that hydration that you need, and it's also going to help the products that you apply afterwards absorb deeper into the skin. Now, after you apply your essence, you want to go in with an antioxidant. Antioxidants going to help protect you from the free radicals in the environment. So, using your antioxidants like a vitamin C in the morning after applying your essence will get your skin nice and ready to go out into the world. This is going to protect you from the sun as well, with vitamin C giving you that protection over time. And then after your vitamin C, you can use a moisturizer that suits your skin type. So if you are more of an oily skin type, then you want to use a moisturizer that is lightweight. You can use a moisturizer that has a little bit of niacinamide because it helps with oil control. It also helps with redness. It helps with pigmentation as well, without it being as harsh as a acid, which you wouldn't want to use an acid in the morning. You would keep that at night. So you can use a niacinamide moisturizer that also maybe has some hyaluronic acid in it as well, and then go in with your SPF. So, side note, little tip, one of the best anti-aging products to use is SPF. This is going to keep you protected from the sun, which causes a lot of the anti-aging. Along with vitamin C, peptides are another great ingredient for anti-aging. This is going to help fight that collagen loss, that elastin loss, also hydration. There are a ton of different peptides out there on the market. And like I was stating earlier, these are all preventative. So you want to start using and incorporating these ingredients as soon as you can. I would say 25. Start using these ingredients to have smooth, supple skin throughout all stages of your life. So, personally, what I've been using right now is the six peptide. So, it's the six peptide skin booster. This is from CosRX. It also has hyaluronic acid and amino acids, which again are another really great ingredient for anti-aging. This one in particular has a bunch of peptides. Like I stated, it has copper peptide. This is going to help with texture and blemishes. Oligopeptide, that's going to help with brightening the skin, which I need, especially as a woman of color. I'm always looking for ingredients that are going to hydrate and brighten my skin. So, hexapeptides, that's one of my favorite. That's for fine lines and wrinkles, going to smooth your skin out. Polypeptides, that's for that collagen boost, which we need because we start to lose our collagen over time. After 25, your collagen just drops, it goes down. Tripeptide 8, that's to soothe and reduce skin sensitivity. I don't have too much of that, but they do have sensitive skin and often deal with redness. If you are oily skin or if you feel like you're dealing with large pores, this one so far, I've really been liking this. I've had it for a while, and as you can see, about right here on the bottle, so I still have a way to go. I think I've had it for over 30 days, and so far I'm loving it. I'm definitely going to replace this and get a new bottle when I run out because it works. So even in my skin tone, hydrating, firmness, and smooth, pore, sebum care, and improving skin texture, everything that we want for anti-aging. So for your evening routine, you can get a little more bougie, a little fancy here. You're going to add some extra steps into your routine. And the first step is to double cleanse. So before we used a really soft, gentle cleanser for the morning. So for the nighttime, you want to use your either oil cleanser or cream to oil. And one that I personally like to use is the squalane from The Ordinary. It's number one, I like to use it because it has squalane in it. It doesn't mess up my skin. I can't really use a lot of oils. So if I want to oil cleanse or double cleanse with an oil, then I'll use that one from The Ordinary. Gets my makeup off nice and clean. It hydrates my skin and it keeps my skin nice and plump. So I'll go in with that first and then go in with my second cleanse, which can either be the gentle cleanser or sometimes I'll go in with my kojic acid cleanser, which helps to even out my skin tone and it helps with pigmentation as well. So after you cleanse, then you're going in with your exfoliant. If you have sensitive skin, stick to something like a mandelic acid or lactic acid. Lactic acid is great to use for any skin type, but especially as we age. It's going to be a very hydrating acid while it also exfoliates. And then mandelic acid is a lot more gentle than your glycolic, but it also gets the job done just like your glycolic acid. These are what's going to help with that cell turnover rate. And the cell turnover is going to be what keeps your skin looking youthful. So we want to make sure that we still are exfoliating as we age, but we're just going to exfoliate a little different. Then you want to use your treatment. And that can be in the form of a retinol, that can be your tretinoin, just depending on, or your azelaic acid, just depending on what exactly it is that you're looking for. If you are mainly targeting fine lines, wrinkles, cell turnover, maybe a little bit of texture and pigmentation, then I would say go for a retinol. If your main thing is to help with pigmentation and fine lines, but you have a lot of hyperpigmentation, maybe you've dealt with melasma or acne in your younger years, and now you have the scarring from that, then you want to go with a tretinoin. And if you have sensitive skin, but you are dealing with pigmentation and fine lines and wrinkles, then you would go for a azelaic acid because it works just as well as a tretinoin, but it's not as aggressive. So it's a lot better for those who have sensitive skin. So after going in with your treatment, then you can use your moisturizer. I like to get a little fancy sometimes at night and throw in a gua sha routine. So after going in with my treatment, I'll use a face oil that is really good for my skin type. So that would be like a squalane or something like that. Jojoba oil is very light as well. Do about 5-10 minute routine of my gua sha, open up my lymph nodes, do some lymphatic drainage, which is going to help again making your skin look plump with pigmentation as well. It brings the blood to the surface, and that's what gives you that youthful glow. And also, the lymphatic drainage helps to remove the toxins out of your body. So, starting to incorporate lymphatic drainage or gua sha into your routine a few nights a week is definitely key for a nice youthful glow. So, after you do your gua sha, and you have your face oil, you can leave that on and then apply your moisturizer at night. Once we start to age a little bit, we want to use a thicker moisturizer. We want to start using a thicker moisturizer because our skin really loses hydration a lot easier. And when we sleep, that's when our skin is working the hardest. That's when we're really working on the rejuvenation and cell turnover. So, using a really good moisturizer that's a little bit thicker, a little creamier at night gives your skin that extra love that it needs. So, when you wake up in the morning, your skin should be nice and glowing. You should be bright. Um, your skin should be nice and glowing, and you should be nice and bright in the morning. Also, starting to make sure that you incorporate your neck and décolleté area. So, whatever you do on your face, that's your cleansing, exfoliation, whichever. You also want to make sure that you're incorporating your neck and décolleté area because we don't only want to walk around with a youthful, glowing face. We want our neck and chest area to also glow and stay youthful as well. We want everything to match. So, whatever you do on your face, make sure you do on your neck and décolleté as well. So, along with ingredients like vitamin C, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and retinol, there's a few other ingredients that you can add into your skincare routine, especially for anti aging. And some of those are growth factors and exosomes. So, growth factors, these are going to help with the cell regeneration. So, perfect to use at night as your skin is sleeping. Those growth factors are helping your skin cells to regenerate themselves. So, this is going to help with wound healing, great to use after you've received a treatment like microdermabrasion or microneedling, laser, things like that. So, this is going to help the healing process go a little quicker, as well as if you are prone to scarring, using epidermal growth factors or growth factors are going to help that healing process. So, adding these into your skincare routine definitely early on is going to be more beneficial, but you really can start using it at any time. Next, you have exosomes. Exosomes have really started to become more popular in today's skincare. We're starting to see it kind of trending and going viral now if you're on the skin talk side of TikTok and stuff like that. So, exosomes are another great way to great ingredient to use for the anti-aging. This is going to help with that collagen and elastin build or loss of it. So it's going to help you keep the collagen that you have and help prevent you from losing collagen as fast as you would if you would not be using these things. Also, it's going to help with fine lines and wrinkles, help with pigmentation. Both exosomes and growth factors will help with hyperpigmentation. Exosomes are also really good for hydration as well. So getting you the two E's, the epidermal growth factors and the exosomes are great to apply to your skincare routine. You can use the EGF, epidermal growth factor, at night and exosome serum during the day. So, speaking of treatments, another thing you can start incorporating are at home treatments. Now, of course, you can go and see your esthetician, you can see your dermatologist, but what you do at home makes a huge difference. So, in between your microdermabrasions, your microneedling, if you decide to get laser or Botox, you want to keep up with your skin at home. So, outside of making sure that you're using good products that are potent and are going to help you achieve your goals, you want to also start incorporating treatments. One of my favorite to do at home is LED. LED, you can use this in a form of a mask, or if you want to use one of those LED wands, you can as well. That is great. A mask is a little bit easier because you can still get up, move around, do what you need to do. You don't have to worry about standing and holding it. Well, with the LED, you have to hold it in one place. So I would definitely suggest doing an LED mask. This is going to help with the collagen and elastin, the cell rejuvenation. It'll also help you with fine lines and wrinkles. This would be great for the hyperpigmentation as well as acne and acne scarring and just the overall glow to your skin. So if you haven't started incorporating some LED into your skincare routine, specifically at night, then that would be another tip from me as your licensed virtual esty. Also, you can start incorporating some microcurrent. So, along with gua sha is going to lift and firm your skin. Microcurrent will do the same by using radio frequency waves. So the wave frequencies are to stimulate the muscles within the skin. This is what causes the lifting. You can find microcurrent wands on Amazon or different skincare companies that offer them that are safe to use at home. This is something that you can do for your in between treatments. So after you receive a certain treatment, let's say like a microneedling, you give yourself some time, at least 3 weeks or so before you start using it. And then you can go in with your microcurrent wand and do that nightly about 3 times a week or so. And you will definitely start seeing the difference in your skin being more lifted. It helps with lymphatic drainage as well. So if maybe doing gua sha isn't necessarily your thing, maybe it takes a little bit too long because sometimes it does take long, I'm not gonna lie. Incorporating a microcurrent facial wand will be another tip. My last anti aging tip to help us all age gracefully is self care. Making sure to take care of yourself, not allowing these people, places, or things to stress us out and cause premature aging, because we're not having that. So we're keeping up with our skincare routine, our self-care routine, our body care routine. If you haven't checked my silky skin video out, then make sure to check that out. I'll have it linked in the description below. But yeah, just making sure to keep up with yourself and make sure that you really are taking time out for yourself, because being stressed out and aging, not just your skin, but aging your body internally is not worth it. There are so many studies that show us just how much stress affects our bodies and how stress is really the silent killer, and it ages us so much. I mean, we saw what Obama looked like when he got into office, and then we saw what he looked like when he got out of office. So if that isn't, your social proof, child, I don't know. But just make sure that you are taking care of yourself, that you are looking after you, not letting things stress you out. Pay attention to your hydration, that's inward and outward. Make sure to avoid over exfoliating your skin and drying your skin out. Also, staying away from different foods like our, greasy, heavy fast foods. I love me some, fast foods every now and then, but we have to pay attention to those things as well. And making sure to get your checkups, doing your checking in with your doctor. If you don't have, I think it's great to have all forms of healthcare. So your physical healthcare, your mental healthcare as well, and just getting those check-ins. Aging itself is a privilege, and we have to focus and take care of ourselves, because if we're not right, then we can't be there for others. We can't be there for anyone else. Take these anti-aging tips, start applying them now, no matter if you are 25, 35, 45, 55. Start applying these skincare anti-aging steps now. Go with a little bit. Want to check out if you want to check out that peptide serum, it is from CosRX. I will have that linked as well. It is really great and inexpensive. So start slow when it comes to incorporating different things into your skincare routine. Get you a vitamin C serum, a peptide. Make sure you have a good cleanser and moisturizer to start out with as well. And then you should be good and set on track for your glowing skin at any stage and age that you are moving forward. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Make sure to comment down below if you liked this video, if you found these tips helpful. If there are any anti-aging tips that you can give us, then let us know in the comments as well. And tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come on over to this channel, because we get the good tips on the skin. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video.